Hello! Today we'll be solving problem number 2 of Leetcode. Add two numbers. You are given two non-empty linked lists representing two non-negative integers. The digits are stored in reversed order and each of their nodes contains a single digit. Add the two numbers and return the sum as a linked list. You may assume the two numbers do not contain any leading zero except the number 0 itself. To simplify the problem, first, the information that they provided that the digits are stored in reverse order is not really necessary. We'll still just iterate through the list front to back rather than having some complicated back to front type of stuff. So let's just use the example that the problem gives us. So we're using the list 243 and 564. What we are essentially doing is adding the respective values together. So in this case, we'll be calculating 243 plus 564, which will give us a summation of 708, and the linked list that we will return is 708. Easy enough. However, if you look at the second node, you'll see that the sum of the two values results in a two-digit number. We somehow have to note the carry value of the sum. Additionally, there is no reason that the two linked lists that we are adding together will be the same size, so we'll have to be aware of that as well. So let's begin. This will be the linked list that we return. We'll keep track of the value that we may or may not have to carry over from some sums, and we'll iterate through the elements of L1 and L2. We will add the values found at the heads of L1 and L2, then we'll check if this sum has a carry value by dividing by 10. Then we'll begin to fill in the list that we'll be returning. So at the current pointer, we'll just assign the value of sum modulo 10, which gets rid of the carry value that may or may not be found in sum. We'll continue on and move the heads of all the lists, but there's a check that we have to do first. Remember how L1 and L2 don't necessarily have to be the same size? Before we move the heads of each list, we'll check to see if there's something to move the head to. If there is, we'll move it. Otherwise, do nothing. This is the primary loop of the solution, but there's something that we've forgotten. What if the carry value is still holding some number? Well, then we'll simply append that number to the end of the resulting list, and we are done. With this method, we are using O of 1 space complexity and a O of n time complexity, since we simply go through each element of the respective lists, and we don't create any new data structures. Let's begin coding. Let's define the list that we will return and iterate it with an initial value of 0. Let's also create another pointer to that list to keep track of where we are inserting the values. Here, we will also define our carry variable. Next, we'll implement the loop. We have to make sure that the heads of L1 and L2 are not null, and inside the loop, we'll complete our calculations and reassignments. First, we do another check to see if the heads are not null. If they are not, we'll assign the values of the nodes to the add-ins that we'll be using in our sum later. Else, we'll define the add-ins as 0. Then, we add together the carry value and the two add-ins that we have just defined. Then, we assign the next value of the result list with the sum without the carry value. Lastly, we move the current pointer of the result list and do our checks for L1 and L2. If the heads are currently not null, then we'll move the pointers to the list forward, else we'll keep them as they are. Outside the loop, we'll check to see if there's a leftover carry value, and we'll append it to the end of the resulting list. We finally return result.next, and the reason that we return result.next and not just result is because we initiated the result list with a value of 0. So if we press submit, you can see that we've solved the problem. Thanks for watching.